I'm trying to do this one in English, but I can't promise that I will always have the vocabulary, or if I can just say it like I would say it in German, so please forgive me. I will try my best, and I hope this blah 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 will take you to boringness and to sleep, and I'm going to do Jeannie B's most interesting questionnaire of all time. She posted it like in December 2023, so I'm a little bit late. She tagged me because I asked her to tag me, and now we have June, and I think finally we're going through all of the questions. Like I said, I'm trying to do this in English, but I can't promise I have always the right words for the things I wanted to say, so please forgive me. She had four parts with 5 questions in each part, so I'm just going to tell you what I think about the questions and what I would choose, and I hope you find it entertaining, and most of all, I hope you find it comfort and can sleep, or just close your eyes and let me do like Jeannie says, blah blah blah. The first part is the about you part, and there's the question, favorite drink, one hot and one cold, and if a bug landed in it, would you still drink it? First of all, I'm very aware of food and drink things. There's the word I'm missing, so I don't want to throw food or drinks away, so I would definitely fish the bug out and drink the drink. My favorite hot drink would be, I don't like coffee, I don't like the smell and the taste. I used to like it, but I don't know what changed, but I'm not liking it anymore. So my favorite hot drink would probably be a hot chocolate, especially in December on the Christmas market. I really love to stay there or sit there and take just a minute breathing, drinking hot chocolate, watching the people, just the whole scene, breathing the whole scene in. I really like the atmosphere of the Christmas market here in Germany. And my favorite cold drink would be, I think it's Coke with 0 sugar and 0 caffeine. Yeah, I'm a little bit addicted to it, I have to admit. Yeah, I really like the taste. I can't help it. I drink it all the time. I know it's not healthy, but I can't help myself. I really like the taste of the Coke. Yeah. Second question is favorite fashion designer or brand. Favorite fashion designer or brand would you wear 5 days a week? Cost is not an issue. Favorite fashion designer and brand. Okay, first of all, again, I'm very practical. Is this the right word? I don't know. I like to dress very practical. I love to go fishing, so I love to have clothes on me which are like, I don't know if it's the right word, but like an onion, so I love clothes like an onion, yeah. So in German it's like das Zwiebelprinzip. So you have clothes and you can take them off if it's too warm, and when it's cold you can put them on again understand this. So I really like the brands, for example, Jack Wolfskin or the North Face. I don't know if you know them. Here over in Europe they are very common, and a lot of people who go hiking or like to go outdoors, they wear those brands. So it's Jack Wolfskin and the North Face, and they are very expensive somehow. So I would love if the cost is not an issue. My favorite dream destination, all paid, and you'll spend 6 months there. Okay, yeah, we in Germany have the opportunity that we don't have to travel that far to go to a foreign country. So, for me example, I live very close to Denmark. So, okay, my Alexa just turned on because I'm whispering, and now he's whispering. That's very, very crazy. Yeah, I live close to Denmark, and I often travel to Denmark, and I really love Northern Europe. So it would be like Sweden or Iceland or Norway. This would be, and I would stay there for 6 months and really would learn the language, because Icelandic, I don't know how to say it in English, I'm sorry, Icelandic, is very hard, and Norway is also, I think, a language you don't learn that easy, but I'd like to learn the languages because I love the fact when you travel to another country and you're talking to people in their language, you get really an absolutely enormous amount of the culture. So you get another glimpse of their personality, because when someone's talking in their language, in their mother tongue, I think they are very different from when they speak another language. Like me, when I talk in German, I sound very different and have a really another part of my personality is showing. And when I talk in English, I'm searching for the words and can't describe all the things I want to say, and really like okay, what's the word? I don't know. And in German I would probably go because I know the words, of course. So yeah. But yeah, my favorite dream destination would be Northern Europe, Iceland, Norway, Sweden. That would be my answer. If you could have anyone do a makeover on you, who would it be? Oh my god. I really love the show, The Queer Eye. Is it The Queer Eye? In English too. Yeah, I think so. The Fab Five, who do makeovers. I really love them because they don't do the things to you where you don't feel very good in your skin anymore. They look at you and they show you things you would probably wear even if they're not there anymore. So they really take on your personality, and they don't put some things on you. They just take you by the hand and show you things so that your personality stays, but it develops. So the Fab Five, from The Queer Eye. And all of them, I love them. I would love to have them here in Germany. We have 80s, and we're not that outgoing like an American would be. So, that's my impression. And we are a little bit reserved and not that open to foreigners. If I don't know you and you would come over and talk to me, mostly the first thing a typical German is thinking is, okay, what do you want? So we're not that easy to talk to, but if you keep going and you're asking questions and you talk to us and showing interest, then we'll slowly become open. And if you have our friendship and if we just connect, then it's like, okay, you're part of my world now, you're part of my family, my friends and everything. So it takes a little time, but then it's all done. So then it's like, okay, you're part of my world now. I don't know if that was easy to understand, because I'm talking in English right now and I'm a little bit aufgeregt is it in German. I'm a little nervous. Yeah, I'm a little nervous because it's not easy, as I said, and I'm still searching for words, and I feel like I never talked English in my life. So I'm a little bit nervous. Do you dance and or sing, really bust a move, or belt it out when you're alone? I love to dance when I'm alone. When I'm in public or when I'm in a club, I don't like to dance because I don't like the way I dance, and I don't have I can't stand when people look at me during dancing. It's just, in my mind, it's like they're thinking, oh my god, what is she doing? But when I'm at home, I really like to dance along. Not often, but sometimes. And I like to sing. When I was younger, in school, I've been in a choir. And under the shower, I love to sing under the shower sometimes, not often, but sometimes. And mostly I like to sing in my car. So when I'm driving, it's the whole show with everything, the moves, the singing and everything. I love it. I really love it. So those were the first 5 questions. Coming to the next. You're on a deserted island. There's food and water, so you won't die. What music album would you choose to have with you? And you have some form in which you play it. Okay, so which music album would you choose to have with you? That is very, 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 very hard and difficult question, because I love music. I really do. And to choose just one album, I would probably go for an album with different artists on it, because I love a lot of genres and a lot of artists, so I really have to choose a mix album. And I think it would be a mix album like, this is a hard one. I think a mix album from the 70s, because I love the music from the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, but if I had to listen to one all over again and I have to take it to a deserted island, it would be the 70s. And I would make sure that there are a lot of songs from ABBA something I could eat, but you say, okay, there's food and water, so you won't die. So it can be a flower I really like, and the flower I really like is like, I don't know the English word, it's tulpe, so it's maybe tulpe in English, I have no idea, but it would be tulpe, because it's the flower my mother loved very, very much, and she died 3 years ago, so I would think that a part of her would be with me on that island, and I love the smell, so it would be tulpe. Yeah, in German it's Tulpen. What beauty product or toiletry item would you have? Okay, you can have two. Definitely a toothbrush, and yeah, a toothbrush and toothpaste. They would be the ones I really want to have. But if you say that they're already there, so I don't have to worry about brushing teeth, I would say a really, really good sun lotion, sun protection lotion, and something against all the animals who want to bite you. Yeah, it's like in German we say Mücken und Zeckenschutz. So I don't know the English words, so I would just describe it as everything that wants to bite you or want to have blood from you. So that would be the thing of a beauty item. And if you don't mean those things as beauty products, it would just be a really rich cream just for skincare, because I have really dry skin, and that would be the thing. So there are a lot of options there. What animal would you give a voice to? What animal would you give a voice to so you could converse and you get to have that animal on the island? There's again thinking very practical, so it would maybe be a dog, but I am really a cat person. But if I take a cat with me, and even though you could talk with them, I think in the end she would be the master and I would serve her. So because I have a cat and he's 19, he's very old. I got him from foster care. Is it foster care for animals? Is it the same word? I hope so. I got him in December 6 months ago, and he can't hear, and again he's 19, and I love him so much, and he's so cuddly and very noisy because he can't hear himself. I would take him, but I don't know, I would choose an animal which can protect me and maybe hunt something, so maybe it would be a dog, a really fluffy one. I really like those fluffy ones. Yeah. Okay, you get 2 books to have with you, one fiction, one non-fiction, and you must read them over and over. What books are they? Okay, I'm on a deserted island. I probably stay there for a very, very long time, so I would choose a book that's coming with a very, very long story. So fiction, it would probably be Lord of the Rings, or Harry Potter, and I would choose the new book where you all 7 books have in one. So I have all books in one book. non-fiction. As fiction would be Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter. And non-fiction is very hard. Non-fiction. Maybe a book about history. I think history of there's a book about the history of the humankind, and it's very, very thick. And I think I would choose this because it doesn't matter how often you read it, you still find some new things and new facts. I would choose that. Yeah. But it's hard. But again, if you don't want to read anymore, I can still hear the music album with all the 70s music, so there's a little bit of different things from time to time. Okay, so we're now at the part for people, the people part. So what is your favorite quality in a person? My favorite quality in a person is... There are really hard questions. Yeah, Jeannie, it's like really interesting questionnaire of all time. Yeah. My favorite quality in a person. It's like I've seen the video from Jeannie in December and a lot of times later because I really can relax to it. And I thought that I know the questions, so I didn't look again on the paper, but somehow I should have done it, but I wanted to answer them right from heart, so I don't want to prepare the answer. So I'm really thinking, what is your favorite quality in a person? I think kindness. Not too kind, but I think it's kindness mixed with empathy. Yeah. Because this includes a lot of other things. Because when you're empathic, you see other people in a different way. You have a feeling for their feelings, and you're mostly an open person, mostly a person who thinks a lot and thinks about and cares about others, but I think empathy or kindness, a mix of both of them, is something I really, really like when that's a part of a person's personality. Yeah. You're very old and at the end of your days. What warning would you give your 20-year-old self that you think you would actually listen to as a 20-year-old, and one that would make a real difference? Oh, those are very deep questions. Okay, what warning? What warning? I would say I think about two things, because I would say, when you're 20, I'm now 39, so it's like about 20 years earlier, say to my younger self, don't be afraid of changes. Don't be afraid if everything goes not the way you planned. Or maybe I would say, live in the moment, enjoy the time you have in this moment right now. Don't think about what could happen. Don't think about the future or what have been in the past. Enjoy this moment, live in this moment. Yeah, 'cause I'm always an overthinker. I always used to be one, and I'm still a kind of person who's really thinking a lot and what could happen, what has happened, how could it turn out, etc. But I'm not good in living in the actual moment. So, like when you're sitting at a beach with friends and you're laughing and you're watching the sunrise or the sunset, I really have to train myself that I'm really in that moment right now and enjoying it, and just focus on the things I'm doing in this moment and not thinking about work or anything else. Just relax and just live this moment with your friends or with the thing that is happening in this moment right now. It's very difficult to say. But yeah, that would it be. What superpower would you bestow upon certain people if you could? Okay, I really had to look up bestow now. I don't know what that means, so I'm skipping the the question, because I don't know what it means. I'm sorry. So, what superpower would you choose for yourself? Oh, okay, what superpower would you bestow upon certain people if you could? So, what I could give them if I could? I think 3 and 4 are the exact same answer for me. So, what superpower would you choose for yourself? I would choose for me and for everyone else that we all could speak the same language, so there are no differences and we could understand each other. Because I think a lot of things that are happening would be not the way they are if we just speak one language. So, if you really can understand each other directly, so I would give the superpower to me and to everyone that we all speak one language, or we all can speak every language that exists. Yeah. If you could be anyone other than yourself for 1 year, who would that be? Wow. If you could be anyone other than yourself for 1 year, what would that be? Who would that be? What would that be? It's like the first thing that comes in mind. The first thing that comes in mind is, of course, somehow a rich or famous person, but I don't know if I would like to have that. just to feel how this person feels and how they see the world with their eyes, just to understand everything more, and maybe when I'm arguing with them, to have a feeling for how they feel. I think this would be my answer, yeah. So the last part is the historical part. What one past non-family person would you benefit from spending a day with? Okay. I think I go with Leonardo da Vinci or Nelson Mandela. I can't tell why exactly, but those were the two names that come to my mind at first. So it would be Leonardo da Vinci or Nelson Mandela. Yeah. What era or period in time would you want to go spend 6 months in? I really love history, so I had it in college as a major, so yeah, that's very difficult again. So I mean, yeah, I love the music of the 70s and how the people describe the time, but I would really like to live in a time like old Egypt or the old Rome or Greek. So, but there's the thing, maybe not as a woman, cause this was very, very difficult and really like other times. And maybe as a part of a higher society in that time. So I don't want to see the poverty and starving and everything. I know it's hard to say that, but I would like to live I would like to see the good things during Greek or the Rome time or the Egyptian time. So yeah, I would live in the better parts and in a wealthier family, and as a boy, yeah, and as a man, yeah. So that I don't have to worry about yeah, okay, you have to worry about a lot of things too in those times when you were a man, but I hope you get the glimpse of what I'm meaning. I'm sorry again, I'm not that good with my English vocabulary. So, yeah, it's 1850. You get to go back for 1 year in any profession. What profession would that be? And assume you have the education for it. Okay, it's 1850. You get back for 1 year in any profession. 1850. So, 1850, we have a really interesting time in Great Britain with all the inventions that are going on. So maybe I would go to the part of engineering, but those were the times were very productive and a lot of inventing. So I would choose engineering. So what historical non-family figure would you want to bring into now and show them current events for a month? I would go again for Leonardo da Vinci, because some of the things he had in his mind and which he draw have been invented now, and I would love to see how he reacts, and if he could have imagined that we built those things today. I mean, he lived such a long time ago, and he had such radical thoughts and was way ahead of his time. So it would be Leonardo da Vinci, yeah. What historical family would you choose to be a member of, and why? Oh my. What historical family would you choose to be a member of, and why? Historical family. Wow. That's a hard one. Again, I really have to think about it. Your historical family choose to be a member of, and why? Oh, that's hard. There's no name in my head. I really can't think of a name, 'cause when I think, it's like I said, there comes a name in my head, like maybe some kind of royalty family or something, but then I think about, okay, would I really like to be part of it? They really have so much pressure and are watched all the time. You don't have any privacy. So if you're part of a historical family, and I think it's not just now in our times, even in past times, you don't have that privacy. Yeah, we now have social media, and the world gets really closer now, and you're very fast with all of the news and all things that are happening. But in the earlier days, you still had this pressure and the society, and you really have to think about if you want to be a part of this. So I can't choose a name. I don't know if I could stand the pressure, but on the other side, I mean, you maybe would have been born right into it, so you're growing up with all those things, and you don't know anything else, so you're from day one are a part of all this society and the pressure, and yet you don't have any privacy. Yeah, but I can't think about a name. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I really don't know. So, that have been the most interesting questionnaire of all time from Jeannie B. I know I had some language issues, but I hope you can just put it aside